Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is BlissReq, and I would like to welcome you back to Factorio Space Age. Let's give this a little nudge. Oh, too much nudge. Let's nudge back that way. Nudge. No, we're gonna leave it the way it is. All right, so black. We are back on Gleba. 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 We're gonna call it Gleba. I don't know. We're back on this planet. Okay, so what we need to do is we seriously need to figure out our heating issue. Or not heating, our power issue. So I'm thinking, right? We have water, right? I think if I build one of these water pump. There we go. Let's craft one. Yep. I believe that we could put the water pump down and it will like get water. Yeah, okay. So, what is that? I don't know. One of these things just talked to me. Okay, so there's water here. I have my stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to keep that there or not, so I guess we'll see. We do have a bunch of stone. I don't know what this kind of ground is, but we will definitely see. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up here. We're going to put the water right here. Yep. So this is going to give us water. It is working, but it's not going to pull anything out because, well, we don't have anything connected. I'm going to put these into boilers, right? And the boilers are going to give us power. I don't know necessarily how much power we're going to need. So we will definitely see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these down. And we're going to go like this. And then we're going to grab these, wherever they are. There they are. Boom, and boom. Cool. And then... Apparently we don't have any of these. We're going to craft this. We need 2 of these. Okay. So these need to be powered. We're going to go like that. And then we will do... probably here. Yeah, because we're going to have to bring in some kind of power. Right here, right? Oh, sweet. It can go there. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to bring in some kind of power that can take care of this stuff. So we'll go like that. And then we'll put that one right there. Then we'll grab this, and we'll put it... Actually, we'll just grab this whole shebang, and we'll put it right here. Okay. So we need another boiler. And then we're going to connect it with that. Cool. I don't really know if this is exactly where I want all my stuff, but I guess we'll see. This is kind of out, you know. It's not really like got anything in the way, so this might actually not be too bad. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this whole. We're gonna take this whole thing here, right? It needs to be burner inserter, so it accepts a whole bunch of things, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and craft a couple of these because my inserters are always able to power themselves once you know, craziness goes down. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna see how much is it gonna take for me to do this. Like, am I gonna be able to put this stuff down? Oh, nice. Okay, so we can actually put those down, which is nice. I do need to craft 2 more of these, which I'm gonna need copper for. So we'll have to go back and grab some copper. But with this, what we're gonna be able to do is we're gonna go like this. We're gonna run this to here. Move that up to there, and then go like this. There we go. Okay, so we're getting the water. The water's gonna go through here. What we're gonna do for the time being is we're gonna put those down, and then we're gonna go like that. There we go. So these do need to get powered. I do need to make a couple more of these burner inserters. There we go. Very nice. So let's go ahead and grab that, put it there. That way I know that this is at least... these are powered for when they need to do stuff. Okay, so now the next order of business here is we need to figure out what we want to use as fuel. So it tells me what the accepted fuel is. It can use spoilage, jelly, rocket fuel, jelly. It can use pretty much anything on this planet. We can use pretty much anything on this planet in order to make stuff. What's the... Okay, so fuel 5 megajoules per pentapod egg. That's nice. So I think for fuel for this, I'm gonna want something that doesn't spoil, right? So obviously spoilage doesn't spoil because, well, it's spoilage. So let's look. 250 kilojoules. What are the other fuels? It was like this, right? What does this give me? 100 megajoules. It takes solid fuel and light oil. Can I make solid fuel out of something? Solid fuel and light oil. Well, okay, hold on. Can we make light oil? I don't think we can make light oil. Lubricant. Oh, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's go like this. Can be made in the biochamber. Let's see. Takes solid fuel. Solid fuel can be made from any of the other fuels. Rocket fuel from jelly. Oh. 2 bioflux, 30 jellies, and 30 waters. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll do this so that we can make power, right? Because that's probably pretty good. Okay, so we'll make some kind of thing that does that. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. That's gonna screw everything up. We'll remove that a little later. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go like this. We want to make the rocket fuel from... I think I need a biochamber to do that. So, okay, so we're gonna need a biochamber. First order of business is a biochamber. What do we need? 5 circuits. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some of our coal or copper here, because we're gonna need to make some stuff. Okay. So we can make that we need a pentapod egg. Okay, so pentapod eggs seem to be like few and far in between. Is there like a way for me to make more pentapod eggs? Pentapod egg. This crafts 2 pentapod eggs. Oh, so we can duplicate eggs. But we need nutrients and water. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. So what we need to do is we need to find a pentapod. No, I have a bio thingy. Okay. So I think the first order of business is, well, we need power. What do we do? Put a bunch of wood in there for now? How, like, bad is wood? Okay, so we're actually going to make a bunch of power poles with this, because that, I feel like, is the most important thing. Okay, so this needs nutrients in order to make the mash, so we're just going to go ahead and grab that. That's the biochamber, yep. Okay, so the biochamber is going to make our rocket fuel, right? So we're going to put this over here to make the rocket fuel. So you make rocket fuel. You go right there. Okay, so biochambers can make biochambers. That's kind of cool. Nope, what we do need is we want to make rocket fuel. I don't have the thing to make rocket fuel, or to make jelly stuff. Hold on. Bioflex processing allows us to make this. Okay, so we have to do that. Okay, so go away. Let's... Trigger cannot be enqueued. Why? Oh, we have to craft some bioflux. Okay. So we need to craft bioflux. That's order of business number 1. Bioflux. Okay, so how do you make bioflux? We need jelly and Yoko mash. Okay, that's not too bad. Jelly and Yoko mash. Okay. So let's see. We're just gonna take this bad boy with us. This guy. And we're gonna go get some. We're gonna get the Yoko, the Yomako, or whatever it's called. We're gonna grab that because that's I feel like that's important. We have to find the trees. I think this is the tree. Yep, here we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take down a couple of these trees. So we need to make the mash. So let's go ahead and craft the mash. We need to go to the jelly nuts, and we need to turn the jelly nuts into jelly. So let's go ahead and do that. Put it down. Okay, so we're making a whole bunch of these poles. That's fine. I don't want to make any more. Okay, so this is making that, and that's how we make this, right? Yeah. Okay. It takes a lot in order to make this bioflux. Okay, so I need some tree nuts. There we go. Got 100 tree nuts. Boom, 100 tree nuts. So all of that is gonna go to make some jelly. Because this is making jelly, right? Yeah, okay. So that's going to make this. It's going to expire in 2 minutes. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll stop at 50. Okay, there we go. And then we'll make a bunch of jelly. Excuse me. And with the jelly, we're going to say that we want to make the bioflux. Has to be made in a biochamber. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to power just about, like, we're going to power the biochamber. That's what we're going to do. Because we need this, like, we are running out of time on this stuff. We only have 1 minute until it disappears. So let's go up here. Let's put the biochamber down. Right, like right here. I don't know. Let's grab a power pole. There we go. Say, I want to make this. Put the ingredients in there. And we need nutrients. Oh, French toast of no trust. Okay. That's fine. I think I can get nutrients. Make nutrients, please. Make nutrients. Make nutrients. Is there any way I can make nutrients out of other stuff? Oh, I did it. Wait, hold on. Did I do it? Craft 25 bioflex. We crafted 4. I need nutrients. Oh, no. Okay, we can make nutrients out of the Yoko mash. Okay, so go like that. Yeah, okay. So let's do that. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Let's make the nutrients. I can't make the nutrients. Why? It has to be made in a biochamber. We have to use nutrients to make nutrients. Oh no. This is all gonna spoil. That's pain. This is pain. Interesting. Okay, how long until this expires? This expires soon. Okay, so we need to make nutrients to make the bioplex. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Can you make nutrients in spoilage? 10 spoilage to make 1 nutrient. Oh my gosh. 4 makes 6. In a biochamber. Okay, how do you make a biochamber again? We need the egg, right? Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, so we're gonna make this kind of nutrient. There we go. Put that in there. Oh, it all spoiled. Of course, it all spoiled. Why wouldn't it spoil? So go in there. Cool. Nutrient. There we go. Boom. Boom. Put that in there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. It's going to be like, boom, we have nutrient. Nutrient's going to go across like this. And it's going to go in. Okay, so whenever it needs nutrients, it's going to nutrient. What we'll do is we'll grab one of these. We'll put it there. We'll go like this, here, boom. Okay, so there we go. And then we will just put these in there to make the nutrients. Make as much nutrients as we can. There we go, we got a bunch of nutrients. Okay, grab that. Okay, so biochamber, we're gonna make, hey, I wanna make this. Go. It's got the nutrients it needs. We just need more of those, but I don't have any more. I don't have any more stuff. Okay, give me that, please. We've made 16 bioflux. Okay, so I need to go. Okay, hold on. Grab this. Thank you. Okay, we are on a time crunch here. Okay, where are the trees? Do. Okay, I don't see any. There they are. Yep, these trees. I don't know if these trees just like, do they grow on their own or what? There we go. Okay, so do that, please. As that comes out, we're gonna put it in the bio chamber thing. We're gonna need more jelly as well. So you stop, make that. Okay, and then we'll put the biochamber back. Biochamber, I want to make this. Okay, so put all the stuff in there. Make me as much of this stuff as you can. I need to make 25 of it. There we go. Alright, cool. We are good. Okay, so this stuff lasts for quite a long time, which is really nice. Alright. What does this need? Craft 100 bioflex? Okay, so let's try to make as much as we can. Okay, so stop crafting this and start crafting this again. Come on. There we go. Some glooping pooping in there. There we go. Nice. I think we need 15, so we'll wait till we get 15. There we go. There we go. I don't know if we're gonna get to 100, but we're gonna try. There we go. Nice. We're gonna make all that we can. We're at 52, so that's not terrible. There we go. We're at 68. Our nutrients only has like a minute left. We are out of jelly. Okay, so 5. Okay, so put all the stuff in there. Come on, we're at 80. We're at 80. Come on, we can do this. We can do it. I believe. 88. Come on. There we go. This is gonna be what, 92? Come on. I don't think we're gonna have enough stuff. No, we're not gonna have enough stuff. No, I need more. Oh, we're so close. We are 92. We need to craft 2 more. We need to craft 2. Hey, we're getting a bunch of seeds for this. This is really good because we're gonna need to plant the seeds. I'm glad that the trees make the seeds and the seeds don't expire. Otherwise, that would be really hard. Okay, so give me that. Craft all of this, please. We're gonna need to make some nutrients. Oh my god, stop getting stuck. Holy crap. Currently running through this stuff is hard. Okay, so let's go down. Let's get to the biochamber. I don't think the jelly is going to be bad, so we're fine. We just need the nutrients now. There we go. We did it. We have done it. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so what is this? full. Oh, so we'll need to go to Fulgara for that. All right, cool. Very, very nice. Okay, so we got all the stuff that we need. I think we just have to go to the next planet to make everything else. So we could just let this stuff spoil. I don't really too much care about it. But what I do care about is making all of that we can. Because that's going to give us seeds. And seeds are important. Ingredients, jelly to make. And then after that, we'll make whatever we can of that, because that's good. Okay, so we can now make biosulfur. We can make plastic. Most importantly, we can make the rocket fuel. So we need bioflux, jelly, and water. So as of right now, what I can do is I can just put wood in here. I think that's probably the best thing, just like for the time being, is to make that. But I mean, again, I don't know. So we need biochambers. The biochambers definitely need pentapod eggs. So if I want to make pentapod eggs, we're gonna need nutrients. How to get the fastest way to get nutrients is by putting like, let's see. This makes 4 to make 6. The bioflux makes 40. Dang. So we need to make a machine that auto makes. Okay, so we need a bunch of biochambers. That's what we need. So I need to find a pentapod egg. Jeez. Because I can get the nutrients, no problem. I can get the water, no problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down here, because I think the eggs last a while. We're going to do this. We're going to go like this. Alright. We're going to say, hey, I want to make this. I want to make these eggs, because the eggs they do last a long time, which is nice. 15 minutes is still a long time. Okay, so it needs water. Okay, so we're going to put the water like this. Right, we are going to make sure that all this gets powered. There we go. Okay, so this is going to get powered. It's going to need nutrients and the egg. And it will pop out more eggs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. There we go. It's going to go into one of these. It's going to go out, and it's going to get picked up. I don't really need the thingy, it's just going to put the stuff down. So, very nice. Alright, so that's going to output the pentapod eggs. And the nutrients might spoil, so we need to output that into a provider chest. And that's going to get... This sole thing is to get spoilage. There we go. And if anything spoils in here, we're going to also need to do this. So I'll grab that, put it there. There we go. And then we'll just power it all, make sure it's all powered. Okay, so now we just need to get the eggs and the nutrient paste. We can make nutrients from our bioflux, so I'm not too worried about that. We just need to find an egg. That's like order of business number 1 is to find an egg. I think I see a couple eggs over here. And theoretically, if we do this right, we're doubling our egg every single time, right? Okay, iron. Where is the egg sac? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we didn't pop this one over here, which is really nice, but we did pop this one. Okay, so we have 15 minutes to get this back. I'm going to make a bunch of nutrient paste. I think let's make one of these. That way we have 2. We have one that can make the nutrient paste, and then one that can make the pentapod egg. And then we'll try to double our pentapod eggs, and just make a whole bunch of them. Okay. Okay, so this is making the pentapod eggs. We need nutrient. We need to be able to make nutrients. So biochamber. We're gonna go like this. Can I make one of these? That'd be really nice. Okay, so this is going to make nutrients. Let's have it make nutrients out of spoilage. Can spoilage do anything other than make the nutrients? For now, no. it's not going to make anything like important. Yeah, for now it's not going to make anything important. So we're going to have... Okay, so this, move there, please. Oh, we don't have one. Okay, so the spoilage here is going to go into here. It's going to make nutrient paste. The nutrient paste is going to go into there. Yep. And then that's from spoilage. Then, so what we'll do is we'll put some spoilage in here. Actually, put that stuff into there. It's going to make a pentapod egg. The pentapod egg is going to go that way, just like this. Cool. We need nutrients to power the machine. So let's go ahead and do this. It's going to fill up. Let's grab some of that because we need to make a little bit of nutrients from that. There we go. Throw our nutrients in there. So this is going to make some nutrients for us. There we go. Okay, so this is given the stuff that we need in order to make... Okay, so now it can't do anything, so now we're going to go like this. Put that in there. We don't really need the bioflux for anything, so that's what we're going to do. Very nice. Okay, so that doesn't need that anymore. It does need nutrients, though. Can it feed its own self nutrients? I don't know if it can feed itself nutrients. So what we'll do is we'll do this same thing right here. And then we'll make sure it's powered. There we go. I don't really want to stack anything because it's gonna melt anyways. Or not melt, it's gonna disappear. Alright, so we are making pentapod eggs. Really nice. Alright, so we have some, there's pentapods in. Cool, okay, so now we need biochambers. Biochambers are gonna need nutrients, so let's go ahead and grab some of this nutrients. I can make all the pentapod eggs I want. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so biochamber. We are making it right now. Okay, so the biochamber is gonna go here. It needs nutrients, but this is our nutrient machine, right? This is making our nutrients, so we're fine for now. So let's go ahead and make one of these. It takes 6.5 decades to make that. Okay, so we're gonna shift this over actually to like there. We're gonna move that to there. That way, what I can do is I can be like, yo, this is gonna need nutrients, and this is making. For now, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make burnt spoilage, carbon. Carbon has 2 megajoules worth of fuel, so I think that'll work for now. Okay, so that's gonna do that. That's gonna do its thing. After it crafts it, it's gonna go this way, down, and over, just like that. And it's gonna fuel these. We need 6 spoilage in order to do that. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Crafting. This only has to make, this only really has to make 1. Okay, so this is gonna make us some power. There we go, cool. We are now fully powered on our machine. Nice, okay, so we have power, we're figuring this out. We're making biochambers, 3 eggs. Let's grab the eggs that are here. We have 3 more eggs, nice. I need nutrients. What are we missing? Copper. Interestingly enough, we are missing copper. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab some copper. Excuse me. Why is this turned? Oh, we're also not in alt mode. Interesting. Okay, so what do I want to craft? Collect tree seeds and plant them on grass or dirt. Tree seeds, interesting. Recycling is probably important. Oh, we can't do recycling yet. I don't really know what I want to do here. What is this? Healthy food, healthy body. I don't think we can craft that just yet. Can't craft that. We can craft this though. That, all this I don't really care about right now. Advanced asteroid processing. Sounds important. Epic quality. What does this allow? Epic quality? I don't really care. Oh, we can't do this because it's green. Green, 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 green. This is not green. Okay, so we can make this stuff. So we're gonna make this, that, this, and I think that's the last one that we can make. Minus like these upgrades, which just go until infinity. I don't really care about the infinity upgrades right now. Cool. Okay, so we have that. We are doing well. We are doing well. So we can make more of these. We need the pentapod egg. I need the bio chambers are like super important, right? They're highly important right now. So this is making the eggs. Very nice. This is stocking up on the eggs. So let's make as many of these as we can. Grab some more of this. Now what are we missing? We are missing iron. Of course we're missing iron. We're not missing one thing, we're missing another, right? Yeah, these biochambers I feel like are going to be super important. So we definitely need them. Go ahead and grab a bunch of this. Why is this not doing what it needs to do? Oh, because we don't have the things. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Alright, more of those. Okay, so I need pentapod eggs again. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab the pentapod eggs. Make as many of these, and... Okay. Well, yeah. We're just gonna make as many as we possibly can of this stuff. How many more landfill do I have? And why do I not see it? Oh, I have 20. So I can make 20 more of these. Alright, so there we go. Grab some pentapod eggs, and we're gonna make as many as we can. Okay, that's fine. We'll worry about the rest of this later. We are ending the episode. We have reached our time frame. We're figuring things out, which is great. So, but again, it ends. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, drop a comment down in the comment section, and consider clicking the subscribe button to see videos I post in the future. So just like that, this video is over, and I will see you guys in the next one.